Hello, everyone. Welcome to another amazing podcast of Open Minds to Open Hands. This is a raw, uncut, and authentic version of our chat. Today, I have a special guest for you, my wonderful friend. How are you doing? All the way this time, she's tuning in from Italy. Hi, how are you?
Hi. Hi, Eve. I'm fantastic. How are you?
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you for being on our show. What a great privilege. So tell me, how's the weather over there?
I'm in Tuscany at the moment. It's been very hot and sunny. It's actually very hot today. But yeah, a little rain. It's been beautiful though. Absolutely fantastic.
Thank you. Thank you. So please take this opportunity to introduce yourself to our viewers. So go ahead and the stage is yours. Let us know what do you do and what is your specialties and your expertise.
Sure, sure. So I'm Sherylanne from Pure Bliss Metaverse. I'm the founder of Pure Bliss Metaverse. So I have a YouTube channel with guided meditations, and I'm developing some podcasts as well, just like the queen here. And yes, and yeah, basically I coach, and I teach a lot of healing sessions. I seem to be getting a lot of healing at the moment, but I also like to coach in love, renewing love, getting ready for new love, releasing past traumas, and just basically cleaning up things in your life to allow that success to unfold naturally and beautifully in a way that your nervous system can handle and stay with.
I love it. I love it. I love it. And we chose the podcast to be at exact 11:11 at your time
Yes.
because this
Yeah.
is very magical and the whole interview and this living room conversation while we're sipping our coffee and tea, it is all about let the magic happen. With yes, I have my coffee. Here we go.
Yes. Yes. So Let the Magic Happen is the title of my book that will be coming out very soon, very soon. We're just working on the cover. Actually, Elliot's been helping me with the cover.
Shout out
So,
to Elliot. Shout out to
shout
Elliot.
out to
Yay.
Elliot, and he's very magical. So, I think we've nailed it now, the cover. So, it's exciting. Yes.
I love.
So, I like to bring people tips on allowing everyday magic to happen, which then, of course, leads to the big magic happening. So once you practice things in small pieces, it allows the larger magic to happen.
Yes, I love that. I love that. Please share us with our lovely viewers. What is 1111? That is an angelical number. What does 1111 mean to you? Has a special meaning, a special connection?
Yes, that seems to be, I mean, different people resonate with different numbers, and I think different people see different numbers. For me, 1111 has been incredibly magical. It tells me when I see 1111, especially on two different or three different devices, or and I accidentally see it, and there are no accidents. Okay. For me,
Exactly.
it tells me, yeah, right. So for me, it tells me I'm in alignment
Yes.
and things are good. And if I keep seeing 1112, it's like, I missed it. Then I know to get myself into alignment. Not that, I mean, for some people, 1112 might be your number, and that also has significance and meaning. Of course, you can Google all these numbers and see what they mean. But
Yes.
things can shift a little bit hour to hour and day to day. And so for me, it tells me I'm in alignment. And if I'm not seeing that, I get myself in alignment through various practices and methods. And then I start seeing 1111 everywhere
That's
again. And I particularly
magical.
love it when I'm traveling because one of my phones or clocks on my computer will say 11:11 for Australian time or London time. So I get multiple 11:11s when I'm in alignment.
The beauty of the time zones, yes, that is pure magical. And not just what we discussed is magical, but your career, everything what you do is so fascinating. You've been all over the place. You have been featured in various magazines. Also, I love when you were in London and you were at the film festival. That was very good. So, can you tell us a little bit about that? And I want to highlight your specialty salsa moves as well. How's that career unfold? How did you, how did you connect with dancing? I really would like to share that, not just with me, but with our viewers here today.
For sure. So the first slide that you had up there was the Dubai Award. So I won an award in Dubai for Most Inspiring Woman 2024 for Wellness in the Metaverse. And I went to Dubai to receive this award, and I was a speaker on a panel at their event there, which was Most Inspiring Women 2024. So that was just amazing and quite a surprise too. Someone reached out to me via LinkedIn, and I'd been at the time I'd been in London for almost off and on for 2 years and working with quite a few geniuses in the technical arena. So I love tech. I find tech quite spiritual actually. So but I was working with some incredible people. The people working behind it are such focused little geniuses, and they're just so beautiful and they're so immersed in their world that they're often hidden from the mainstream world. But they're beautiful, beautiful souls creating. They're all trying to make things better and easier for humanity, and more equal. The second slide was at the film festival, the Rain Dance Film Festival in London. So I was very lucky to have been involved in a film. It's essentially about UFOs, and the filmmaker. He's already made a documentary, very successful documentary about how King Charles funds and supports UFO research. And there's been a lot that's happened in the UK that's not very well known, but it's just as prevalent as Roswell in the US. So this is about a group of people that want to do a worldwide meditation to perhaps make friendly contact with UFOs. So I'm not necessarily a specialist on UFOs, but I am on meditation and group energy and how that correlates to science. I like to do science backed things as well, neuroscience and science backed things. So when we do get into a very, very deep state, the pineal gland in the middle of our skull between the eyes basically starts emitting electronic impulses and signals. And as a group, that can be extremely powerful. So I think there could be something in that. There is a theory too that UFOs or aliens are trying to stop us blowing ourselves up. That they're actually friendly, and there's the odd sighting, but they don't want to freak us out. I mean, I don't know. I'm not an
Yeah,
expert on
yeah.
UFOs,
Well,
but
these
it
stories are
certainly
fascinating.
was.
Yes.
Yeah, it was interesting, and these people are UFO friendly. They're not scared of them. They actually think they're trying to help us, and they're more advanced, they say.
Yes.
So I think that it's actually also could tie in and be quite a spiritual thing. So I feel okay about it.
Yes,
But
I
this
feel
was
okay about it.
fantastic
Yeah.
to be involved in this film and interviewed. And the team behind the film are just amazing. They're really talented people. And so
Wow.
then I think you
Yeah, the
you went on to
dancing.
the dancing. Well, this
Yeah, they
this is actually
say,
a
yeah, go
yeah.
ahead. Where is this picture was taken?
This is in Sydney, in Darling
Nice.
Harbour in Sydney, right on the water. This is a group of my Samba girls.
Oh,
So,
I love
yes,
I love the saying. They say music is the way to your soul. So no wonder you are connected and well known in dancing, and you know how to connect that with your meditation. I love that. I love that about how people who are dancing and they listening to music. That is another way to connect with your soul. I love dancing and I love music. I don't know about you.
yes. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Well, I think it saved me. Honestly, it created an identity. I'm sorry, it created. I can't even say it. It created an identity for me. And honestly, I had chronic anxiety for so many years, and I would hide away. I could, and could not show myself. Could not speak in a room, just in a normal party social situation. I could speak one on one with people, but I found it very hard in a group. And I think dance and music allowed me to create and carve out an identity for myself. This was always inside me. When I was little, I would just stay in my room for hours creating dance routines and dancing and singing along to music when I was allowed to touch the record player. That's it. I never went outside anymore. And it was so interesting because it created an avenue for me to express myself and to move energy through my body, because when you have emotional blocks, you can get
Yes,
injuries, tight, right? And illness can get stored in your body and tight spots. And so I think I learned, with the help probably of some angels, I don't know, and I definitely had a spirit guide. I'll tell you about her in a minute.
yes, yes,
But
yes.
I learned to safely move energy through my body. And then, of course, when I started trying to do performance, because this was such a natural part of me, this was the next organic step, but my chronic anxiety would stop it. And so I kept getting like really bad injuries. So at some point I learned it kind of forced me to step back and take it slower, because when I discovered it, I was like, I want to do this and I want to push through. I want to push, push, push. But the pushing, wasn't good for me. I was too sensitive and too emotionally blocked. So at some point I learned, and I had ended up having the help of a lot of good teachers and masters and spiritual healers along the way. I've been so, so lucky and so blessed. It was a bit of a long journey. It can be shorter, So I want to help people now,
Well,
safely move energy through their bodies, and just know that if you're not achieving what you want, it's just a little block in the way, and you can
yes,
move it. You can
yes,
gently, safely move it and keep yourself safe. And also I'm talking emotionally safe as well,
yes,
physically and emotionally.
yes. I
And
love, I
start,
love that. I love that you said. Sorry, I love that you said when you have these emotional blockages, it's often connected with your physical pain as well. And
yes.
you did highlighted you're able to move this blockage. It's a block within, it could be an emotional block related to your physical pain. What kind of modalities and what kind of exercises, practical tools you use to able to move these energies?
Okay, so first of all, I like to ask the person's body or subconscious what it needs. And first of all, we perhaps go down the rabbit hole of working out exactly what trauma or what past occurrence, or could be past life even, is related to exactly what they're experiencing now, or what they're addressing now. You know,
Mm,
so we can use kinesiology muscle testing. Is definitely a great way to ask your body and your subconscious what it needs right now. So usually when you're addressing this particular issue, so usually people come with an issue, and if you're addressing this one issue, typically the emotions will start to surface around it once you start talking about it and start opening it up and trying to investigate where it came from, where it first got planted in your psyche. And so we start moving through that. And then from that, we can also muscle test your body to see which of the modalities will work best in this moment. And I mean, there's, you know, body work where you go physically hands on. That the thing is, they have to be ready and okay for each different modality. So we also test that, and we go with a sensibility that works with where they're at and what they can handle in that moment. Because it's so important to regulate the nervous system and keep it safe and keep it um,
Yes. I
feeling.
was
Yeah.
I was fascinating about your knowledge and expertise at this particular topic, because I had the privilege to have a session with you one on one, and all the things what came up. And I was carrying, I'm going to share something very personal. I was carrying a very heavy guilt from my childhood. I think I was in my secondary year in school, and it was related to my grandma. My grandma had an accident, and I carried that guilt. That accident was happening because of me, and this caused me at my adult age some sort of pain, chronic pain, which had restriction with my mobility. And oh my God, I could not believe when we release it and when we actually, brought up and acknowledged that feeling, that emotion. And then when we did the release technique, it was it was unexplanatory. I was all calmer in my spirit, mind, and body, lighter, and I didn't feel that heaviness on my shoulders, and I was just like able to breathe and let it go. So I highly recommend Pure Bliss Metaverse techniques. The wonderful Queen Cher, she is fantastic, and she has amazing tools in her pocket. Before we wrap up, I would like to talk about our upcoming summit and the Inner Transformation Summit, which is going to be the 4th of October, where we're going to line up with 12 amazing powerhouse coaches, healers, teachers to come together to work on you, to give you that practical tool what you need to unlock the possibilities for 2025. It's still time. It's still time. It's only October, so we have a couple more months left. Um, and I know you're going to talk about on this summit.
Yeah, so my topic is Let the Magic Happen, which is also the title of my book, and it's awakening your body and soul in this particular workshop. So this is so exciting. There's a lot of really good coaches on the Inner Transformational Summit. So
I
check it
love it.
out, guys. Come and see us. It's very inexpensive. So come in, get the benefit of all these amazing coaches.
Yes, and I have a gift for everybody who's tuning in from Share and everybody who's watching. I have a promotion code where you can unlock 50% discount with Coach E50. So check out the link and get your tickets today, because this is one of the events you don't want to miss. Thank you for being here.
Absolutely.
Thank you for being here,
Thank
Shirley. It was
you.
a pleasure. Before we wrap up, tell us how they can contact you. I know you have your website. We're going to share all the links already shared, but we're going to share it again in the comments. But just let us know how they can really grab a hold of you, my beautiful friend.
For sure. So, I mean, at Pure Bliss Metaverse is on every platform you can think of. And if you want to email me, it's just pureblissmetaverse@gmail.com. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to hear from everyone. So, and go to YouTube at Pure Bliss Metaverse or Instagram
Beautiful.
or Facebook or LinkedIn. It's everywhere.
It's easy. It's easy. It's easy. It's easy to
Yeah.
find you. Well, thank you so much. It was a pleasure to have you on my show. Guys,
Thank
stay
you,
tuned
Eve.
because thank you. Stay tuned because we're coming with more uncut, raw, and authentic version of Open Minds to Open Hands. Bye.
Bye bye. Thank you, Eve.
Bye.